Hey YouTube, we're here with Trey, videotaping behind the camera. My name is Donald Gonzalez. I actually go by G.I. helios on YouTube right now, thanks to Taheem. Basically it happened because I ran Macro Rabbit at YCS Seattle, and people knew me for running that one. I didn't make day 2, but it happens when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! I had fun, and that's just one of the things that came out. So I'll go ahead and do my deck profile and go from there.
Alright, Army Strong.
Alright, so we got Saren. 2 always time. 3 Sabers, 3 Cobblezols. It's all pretty much standard Dire Rabbit right here, all the way.
What happened to your 2-headed King Rex?
2-headed King Rex, honestly, it's because of the stats. 100 more attack, 15 defense. I actually had the issue a lot playtesting against a lot of guys here, is that if someone wind up Rabbit or something with 1400 attack, swing over, a gadget can swing over a 2-headed King Rex while it's in defense mode. So Cobble's is a lot better. And also I can seed it into with using Dweller and make Dweller 200 attack, so it made better for overall. You got your Tour Guide engine, 1 Assailant, and then of course you're saying in 2 Tour Guides.
You like Assailant?
Assailant I like. It's better. I've been trying to check other cards too, but honestly they all have graveyard effects, and since I run Macro Cosmos, Assailant's the better overall pick.
Yeah.
2 card use helps with consistency issues, and also gets your power cards that much faster in the deck when you need to get to. 1 Reaper for stall tactics, mirror match. It's pretty much one of the better cards that you should have in the deck anyways. 1 False Dino. A lot of people didn't see us coming. They just be seeing this set. They think it's a dino. They run into it, and then their whole entire field is gone. He might die, but it takes like 2-3 other cards on the field, and then I'll have a way to come back later on. 1 main TK to slow down your Gias, Machinas, gadgets, anything that actually was searching for the deck, even spellbooks if you actually came across it, just slow it down a lot. Cyber Dragon, I actually mained it because of TK, because my opponents play it. Other reasons was because I made Command Tech Fortress Dragon extra decks as well, so they really never see it, especially with Cyber Dragon. They say it's good. I say contact, get rid of all the Zinmains in defense mode, or I can get rid of the Gear X and a couple other cards as well. Of course, my 1 main Helios Primal Sun. We can talk about him later on, but he's actually MVP of the deck. He actually makes a lot of my plays that much easier to go off with. Going to spells, pretty much play your standard 1 of spell cards in the deck. Pop Avarice is debatable with everybody, but I like it because people just don't expect it to happen in the Macrocosmos deck. They just expect that I'm going to play this card, but when it's played, they just kind of just get dumbfounded when it happens. 2 Forbidden Lance. 3's too much, 1's not enough. You need to have at least 2 for the deck. I don't run Waibas, but this actually protects all my Exceed monsters. It even protects the TK or Cyber Dragons whenever they get Boundless or anything else happens to them. 2 main MSTs. Just have to have them. It's what the deck calls for, because you have to worry about back rows. 2 Pile Dualities. It helps out consistency, make sure you don't draw into your vanillas all too often. Then you actually can pick up and get your Macrocosmos that much faster, or you need that Dark Hole that turn. Going to our traps. 2 main Macrocosmos. Basically, that's one of the main, it's devastating card of the deck. It actually, the only deck that actually has issues with playing against is going to be Curry OTK, because they're going to lay everything out in line on the field, and if they're going to go all out, if you don't have anything to stop defense-wise, they will win. So that's why I use the Helios actually when I play this, because then if you have the Helios in defense mode, they won't be able to kill me that turn. I'm going to play 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning. I do not like playing life points, and my issues of playing like the big beer decks. But I have 2 warnings in here. If I play 2, I'm going to actually get down to 4,000. If I play a Solemn Judgment, go down to 2,000, and then I'm just going to be dead, because it's going to have like it could be a Christia, or it can be anything that's bigger that can be up at Lagio. And I have a Lance set, so that's why those are there. Basically, my defense cards. 1 of each trap, bomb trap, bullet, tribute, and deep prison. I did decide 1 other each in the side deck, but I remember this time just so I can have 1 of each in the deck.
You don't like Mirror Force?
I don't like Mirror Force because it's Starlight Road. Because if they Starlight Road me and I don't have an answer to it, they get a free Starlight Strike out into the field. Of course, your 1 Starlight Road, return a different dimension. People really don't expect the turn to actually happen a lot. This gives me my OTKs and gives me an answer to go into an extra Logia or extra Dolka that turn, or use my Rescue Rabbit and go get 2 more dinosaurs out of the deck. So it's just an additional option to have, especially if it stops OTKs against you. Starlight Road, I just like it overall better than Big Revolution is Over or any other card, and also give me a Scar Striking in the field. So that's why I like those better.
And there's another reason why you didn't play the second warning, because you play heavy life points with that too.
Just paying life points, but honestly, with Return Different Dimension, I pay half my life points. I don't have to pay 2,000. That's why. So I can play this like late game. I have 500 life points left. I need to go for that game. I can just play Return Different Dimension, bring back a Rescue Rabbit, maybe 2 dinosaurs and something else, and I can just go from there. So it gives me options to actually come out of that hole and just grind it back out and win the game.
Okay.
So 2 tech cards from Ruben, Dust Tornado, Miros. I actually did main these. This one was good because especially I had combos. I had off Hucker D and reset the Macrocosmos and tributing them on my standby phase. Miros is because there's a lot of decks out there actually summon from deck. The only deck that really does not summon from deck is going to be Gears and Gadgets. They really don't summon. They actually special summon the hand and graveyard a lot, or they just search out what they need and go from there. But every other matchup it has, I was able to use Miros almost in every match, no matter what. It was always live at all times. And it always gives me a +1 because they just never see it happen.
Okay.
Moving on to the extra. Of course, my 1 main Chimeritic Dragon. Stardust Dragon because Starlight Road. That's main team always there. Zenmain's Leviair, Tim Tebow. These are my only rank 3s I actually ran. I really don't like Gas of Gold that much, and Leviathan can get boundless, and I feel like why are you gonna detach and just make it 25 when I can just have more of a tech variant in my extra deck instead.
Okay.
So that's just why like Timmy was actually you need it. Leviair is just worth having no matter what. I actually was main 2, but I decided to go to 1 because I actually added another card which we'll see in a little bit. Zenmain's staple. 2 Logias and 2 Dolkas. Pretty much standard for the deck. I might drop this down to 1, but 2 Dolkas is always crucial to have at all times in the deck. You never know when you're going to need it. Maestro staple. Cowboy. Basically, he actually is going to be my 3,000 beat stick, and also he also gives me that additional 800. He's worth having, and it works underneath Goes and Match. He's perfect. Fist Dweller, he became a staple pretty much for what we're going to have going on all around. He devastates Dark Worlds and also devastates Mermills just by himself. Photon Positive, using him, he just gives you those extra push when you need it to actually swing for game. So, and also he's a Spirit Reaper killer if you're playing against it. Shockmaster, he's technically standard, and Helios makes him much more easier to go into. And also Violent de Sigma. I actually ran him over a or in the Leviair because I actually go take care of make him a Catastor, and I can take their big boss monsters, swing into other small ones, and they have to worry about the Sigma now. And for the side deck, 1 TK, second one. All my hand traps, 2 Maxis, 2 Bailers, and my Gores.
Okay.
I didn't main them, but they were necessary to have in the side, just so you never know what's going to happen. So, Smashing Grounds. I know everybody keeps telling me to run the Soul Taker, but I still think Smashing Grounds better because I don't like giving my opponent a net +1,000. And I have my Cosmos, I play Smashing Ground and gets removed play anyways. So I don't have to worry about them missing timing if it's a Pulsar or if it's Shining. I feel like Macrocosmos would be able to help me out with that. 2 World Freeze, basically for the mirror match and also to deal with any back heavy decks or Chain Burn, which I did play against over the weekend.
How does it do against that?
I beat it.
Okay.
Very easily. My second Dust Tornado. Soul Drain, necessary Dark Worlds, and of course Atlantean Mermills. So it was worth having. And of course my second of each of my defense cards.
Okay.
I always side into.
Cool.
So.
Anything else you wanna?
Actually, I love the deck. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm probably gonna add in another Helios and probably go with their Macrocosmos main deck. It just seems it's very devastating, and a lot of people don't understand you can have more consistency. And I just feel like a Macrocosmos can be a +1 for you. Either you have your opponent be playing a Solemn Warning to it, Solemn Judgment, waste an MST on it, but you're going to be able to, hopefully, if they don't do that, you get to thin your deck out too. You get a 4-star on the field to be able to exceed with it as well.
Alright, cool. Any shout-outs?
Trey. Sean, he's over there just chilling, playing John right now.
Sean! Say to the camera. He third place.
He's over there hanging out. Pretty much all the guys here we have in 719 all hang out hanging on McDonald's right now.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Look forward to seeing more videos, and thanks for the video. Alright, thanks.